Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very informal review of the Spring Major. Jesus, I suck. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about the Spring Major, which I saw most of it, I think. And the first thing I want to talk about is about all the American pride that was in that damn major, bro. Like everybody was like, Chronic he's the last hope from an A. Oh, Genji, America, bro, America. It was so weird. At one point, it was so funny because at one point, the coach from Vitality, I think he made a deal with the crowd. He's like, listen, guys, I know I'm not American, but if you cheer for us, I'll put the American flag over my shoulders. I'll pretend to be American. Like, Jesus Christ. That's why I like Rattlestick. And the beginning in our pre-show, he was like, people are exaggerating this whole NA versus AU thing. Because in other majors, NA has dominated. You know what I mean? And when NA is dominating, America's like, okay, yeah, we're winners. We knew that. But every time America's losing, it's like, oh my God, Chronic, he's our last savior. I saw like a thing, and it was like, they were talking about Rice, and T-Boy was like, yeah, Rice at this point is NA, all right? They're trying to count people that are not American as American. That's how desperate they were. It was so weird. And another thing, what's up with everybody in Rl? Like all the players have the same stupid frizzy top haircut. It's the same haircut that Sen has actually. It's the same haircut that Abjack has. The only one that can really pull it off is Rice, honestly. That's the ones that I've seen. He's really the one that can pull it off. He looks good with that frizzy top. But everybody has that stupid haircut. Now I do want to talk about some teams, and I want to talk about my favorite team from the whole event, which was Rule 1. I really wanted Rule 1 to win, bro. Like that was gonna be the dream, you know what I mean? And since I don't think they're gonna win the Worlds, I was like, at least give them the Spring Major. I hope at least they win this, because I don't think it's very likely they're gonna win at Worlds, but who knows, you know? And the thing about Rule 1 is that I think they're the most exciting team to watch play. You know what I mean? I don't know. Every match that I watched from Rule 1 was like very entertaining. I especially like the complexity versus Rule 1. For some reason, that series really hit me. Like I was glued to the TV watching that one. Like all the games that they played, for some reason, like I don't know. I think our Rule 1 is a very exciting team to watch. You know. And for that matter, so is Carmine Corp. I really enjoy watching Carmine Corp play. I'm a fanboy of Batira. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's the best player right now. Him and Sen. I hate to admit this, dude, because Sen is so overhyped in a way. Like, but I don't know, he may live up to that hype, all right? He was really good in the Spring Major. I remember when I saw Vitality play BDS, and BDS just whooped their ass. That was actually the first time me watching Vitality play, and I was like such a disappointment, because it just felt like BDS just scared them. And that day, I think that was the semifinals days, Rice was peaking, bro. Like Rice was ridiculous that day. I remember when BDS won for the first game, the first series against Vitality, and Rice was on the mic. Speaking on the mic, remember that caster that had the chains on? Like on top of a suit? Jesus, what a ridiculous man. But anyway, Rice was being interviewed after they beat BDS, and I was really hoping he would say Sen is overrated. It would have been so funny if Rice got up there and said, you know what, Sen is overrated, and just left. Jesus Christ, that would have been such an iconic moment. And then he would come back for a second and say, and you know what? Your chains look really stupid, bro. That would have been even more, Rice would have been my hero, honestly, if he had done that. Now, Carmine Corp, like I said, I really enjoy watching that team play. I think it's a very entertaining team to watch. They play fairly well, really well, actually. I mean, Batira played great, Itachi, and Exotic. I love how Batira plays, dude. Like, he's so effective and so solid. And now Vitality, which are the ones that won the whole thing. God damn, bro. Like, honestly, they made me a believer in them. You know what I mean? And honestly, I'm still not their biggest fan, but like I get it now. I get the hype around Sen now. You know what I mean? He was really something else, honestly. Defensively and offensively, he was great. And not only he was great, the 40-year-old that he has on his team, it seems like a grown-ass man. He's only 19. He's like a Russian. I think he's Serbian. He just has one of those tough faces. You know, when you're born in a country that just very tough, you're born looking like you're 40 years old. You know what I mean? He has kind of that kind of face. Radosing, shit, something like that. He actually played really well too. At the beginning, he messed up a little bit, but he actually ended up playing really well. So I gotta give him props for that. Donkey Kong, as Starbiter calls him. Now the team captain Alpha, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I follow Rlcs to an extent, but I don't particularly know all the players yet. You know what I mean? Because when you follow a league, honestly, it takes you a little while to get familiar with everybody. You have to keep constantly watching. It's like all the players in the NBA. Once upon in the 90s, I knew most of them because I really follow basketball. And I still remember all those players, bro. Players like Brad Daugherty, like from Cleveland, players that people don't remember. My point is that, yeah, I'm still not super familiar with other players. So I didn't know about Alpha. And when I saw him, he was super solid for Vitality. Like, I get it, bro. Like, I get why Vitality has such a good team now. Like, I finally get it. It's not just about Sen. Sen is great. And I think he really provides, he's a superstar, I'm not gonna lie, honestly. He's an amazing player, but it's not only him, he has great teammates too. Like, I get why Vitality is kind of crushing it right now. That's how I feel about Camera and Carp too, you know what I mean? I didn't know that much about Itachi or Exotic, but they're really good too. And I think that happened to me with Liquid too, because I didn't know about Acronic and Atto and Oski. I didn't know about them, but watching them play, I'm like, okay, I like these guys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, the team that I had winning the whole thing, I thought it was gonna be BDS, because it seemed that BDS had a lot of momentum, you know, to win. But damn, Vitality just came back from the dead, you know, and just whooped everybody. It's actually been a while since I saw like a full event, a full Rocket League event, like a full major. And I really enjoyed the spring major. I'm really glad that I watched it. I was looking forward to see if Sen lived up to the hype, which he did. I wanted him to mess up so I can make a video called Sen is Wash, Sen is overrated. But yeah, like I was saying, overall, this is like the first major that I've seen from Rocket League in a while, and I really enjoyed it. It was really great.